Hello to all my friends out there. Hi, you guys. Well, I hope everyone is doing okay. It's dinner time. So now here is the rock I bought from the guy, and it looks pretty nice with my arrowheads and rocks. I prefer fossils to rocks, but I do collect rocks. So I bought this rock for $1, which I thought was a fair price. The guy was not happy because in his mind, his rocks were a lot more valuable than $1, including that. So I buy rocks at thrift stores, big, huge collections, and I usually buy big boxes of rocks for about $6, like somebody's whole entire collection. You know, the relatives donated. And then I take all the good rocks out and keep them. Now, all these rocks are really a little bit small for what I look for. I like big rocks that I can put out and among my plants, but these are okay. So it looks pretty decent. So I'm glad I bought it. It's pretty good. Generally, though, the kind of rocks I like are like certain like little rocks like this. So these are easy to sell. And I wanted to mention to you guys, if any of you find this vintage jewelry, never wet it. Just shine it up with a microfiber cloth. And so I can take this to the swap meet and I sell these for like $3 each, 2 for $5. This, I probably couldn't sell it for anything. I could sell my arrowheads, but you know, I'm attached to them, so most collectors don't collect to sell. These are not good arrowheads, but I don't have very many. These are my arrowheads. This one's actually, see how it's got the little thing so I could attach it to my arrow and shoot you in the heart if I was an Indian. And then I have a couple little fossil things. I could sell these $3 each or 2 for $5. They're not worth very much money. So there is my rock. I'm making good use of it, and it reminded me of my son, and I go, well, Mikey, isn't everyone going to get mad when I steal their recipes? And he goes, Mom, but they're your recipes now. Well, now, this is my rock now. Honestly, you guys, I buy rock collections for $6. Big tables full, and I sell them to kids for $20. But I am discontinuing, for the most part, rocks because rocks are heavy, and I'm not making that much profit on rocks. I have bought some pretty good rock collections, though. So now it is dinner time. So what did I make? Well, I made a nice bacon and cheese quiche. And when I first started, let's see if it's hot. It's very hot. When I first started YouTube, this was one of the first things I made because I wanted to get this recipe out there because the way I make it is really easy and really, really tasty. Okay, so now, let me give you the exact recipe. So I had in my stockpile, I'm trying to find meals I make out of the stockpile, Jiffy pie crust, and I stockpiled this because Only in My Dreams stockpiled it, and I thought that was a good idea. Subscribe to Only in My Dreams because you'll really, really like the channel. And so I use half of a pie crust. I usually use the pie crust on the bottoms. And then what I did is after I made it, if you refrigerate at least a half an hour, your pie crust is going to roll out better. Then I poked holes in my pie crust and I baked one halfway done. Then I added bacon and cheese. I had Fiesta blend cheese, so that's what I used. And I had bacon from Walmart, so that's what I used. Sometimes I use chicken and broccoli. Sometimes I use hamburger, onions, and tomatoes. You know, you can use anything, all veggies. And then I poured 2 eggs and 1 cup evaporated, undiluted evaporated milk. So I keep cheese and bacon in my freezer, and then evaporated milk in my stockpile. And so then, you know, I mix the eggs and the evaporated milk, and I pour that on top of my filling, and I bake 350 until a knife inserted comes out clean. It's really easy to make. Now, so here is the 4 meals I've made. This Last Kingdom is a good mini-series on Netflix. I made chili, that was good for 2 meals, hamburger and tater tots, pancakes and boiled eggs, bacon and cheese quiche. That's what I made tonight. So now, and the thing about this is I'm gonna have a big piece. I'm really starving. I had leftover chili for lunch. That was pretty good, actually, leftover. So if you find meals that are good and good leftover, that's gonna save money too. Yummy. When I make this with chicken, it's really, really good leftover. Okay, take a look at this. Here is my cheese and bacon. I just happen to love bacon myself. Yummy. Okay, now let me taste it and I will tell you. Yummy. That is delicious. Okay, now I want to find cheap meals, and I want to find meals that come out of my stockpile because I stockpile a lot of food and I want to eat it down. That's how your stockpile saves you money. Also, if you find cheap beverages like tea, this is mint tea. That's one of the best ones in iced tea. Find meals that can be made out of the stockpile. Find meals you really like. I love this. I could eat this every night. Also, you can freeze it. It's good. And find meals that are really good left over. Now, I had a video, what foods to stockpile. And My Frugal Life, subscribe to My Frugal Life, you'll really like it. Left a really good comment, so I wrote it in my notebook. And if you're new to my channel, get a notebook and write the good comments. I haven't gotten to all the comments because there were 75 comments. Thank you guys for the comments. My Frugal Life, the best items to stock up are all kinds of grains and pasta. So we covered how, as we speak, China is short on grains. So I think it's a good idea. Let me see if I can find it, what actually constitutes. I have several notebooks going at once, so I don't know. If I can, I will try to tell you. I don't think it's this notebook. Anyway, the best items to stockpile up on are all kinds of grains and pasta, all kinds of beans and peas. You know, I am going to stockpile up more peas too after reading this, because I have a very old cookbook, and they used to make split peas and pea soup all the time in the day using sausage, but you can use ham. Flours and sugar and canned meat. Everything else is extra and nice to have, but one can survive without it if you can grow a garden, have chickens and goats. I live in, the city, so, no chickens and no goats. My garden is going pretty badly too, but if you can find a way to grow a little garden. But I still got some dry milk, tomato sauces, and some fruit and veggie cans. If I would be really short on money, I would just get rice, pasta, beans, and peas, flour and sugar, and some canned meat. So I think these basic stockpiles like this is the best to go because you're not going to starve if you have that. And all these items can pretty much be bought for $1 as well. Okay, you guys, please like, comment, and subscribe, and God bless you all.